The Minaret of Jam is an iconic archaeological site located in the remote Ghor province of central Afghanistan.
It is an intricate, 65-meter, 213-foot, tall minaret built in the 12th century by the Achaemenid Empire.
It is adorned with intricate brickwork and calligraphy.
The minaret is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and serves as a testament to the region's historical significance along the Silk Road. The Bamiyan Buddhas were colossal statues of Buddha carved into the cliffs of Bamiyan Valley in central Afghanistan. The larger Buddha statue stood at 55 meters, 180 feet, in height, making it one of the tallest standing Buddhas in the world. These statues, believed to have been carved in the 6th century, were significant cultural and religious symbols.
Unfortunately, in 2001, the Taliban regime destroyed these ancient monuments, sparking global outrage.
However, their memory and significance endure as a symbol of Afghanistan's rich Buddhist heritage. These landmarks are not only historical treasures but also reflect the diverse cultural influences that have shaped Afghanistan over the centuries. They stand as testaments to the country's enduring cultural legacy and its role in the broader context of world history. While some have faced challenges, their significance remains central to Afghanistan's cultural identity and global heritage. Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan, holds immense historical importance, serving as a focal point for the nation's political, cultural, and economic life. Kabul's history dates back over 3,500 years, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. It was founded in the 6th century BCE as a center of trade and culture. Kabul's strategic location at the crossroads of Central Asia and the Indian subcontinent has made it a crucial center for trade and military operations throughout history.
Afghanistan gained full independence from British influence in 1919. This marked the end of the Third Anglo-Afghan War and the signing of the Treaty of Rawalpindi. Throughout the 20th century, Afghan rulers initiated modernization efforts, including the implementation of a constitution in 1964, efforts to promote education and women's rights. The Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan in 1979, aiming to prop up a communist government. This event marked a significant turning point in modern Afghan history. The resistance against Soviet forces, known as the Afghan Mujahideen, was supported by various countries, including the United States. It became a symbol of anti-Soviet struggle during the Cold War. The war caused immense human suffering and destruction, and it eventually ended with the withdrawal of Soviet forces in 1989. After the Soviet withdrawal, Afghanistan descended into a brutal civil war among various factions, leading to widespread instability and suffering. This period was marked by a power vacuum, as various Afghan factions vied for control and influence, leading to a chaotic and unstable situation. During this period, the Taliban, an Islamist group, emerged as a major force and eventually took control of Kabul in 1996. The Taliban's takeover of Kabul led to the de facto recognition of their regime by a few countries, including Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. The Taliban imposed strict Islamic law and ruled Afghanistan with a harsh interpretation of Sharia. They faced international isolation due to their policies, including the treatment of women. The September 11, 2001, terrorist attacks in the United States led to a profound shift in international relations. It was determined that the attacks were orchestrated by Al-Qaeda, which was harbored by the Taliban regime in Afghanistan. In response, a US-led coalition, with NATO involvement, launched Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. The goal was to dismantle Al-Qaeda and remove the Taliban from power.
And we just signed an agreement that puts us in a position to get it done, bring us down to in the vicinity of 8,000 troops.
Made a deal with the Taliban that he would get all American forces out of Afghanistan by May 1.
The United States completed its withdrawal from Afghanistan in August 2021, marking the end of a 20-year military presence.
In the wake of the U.S. withdrawal, the Taliban rapidly regained control of Afghanistan, leading to concerns about the future of the country and its people.
The ongoing conflict in Afghanistan has had a profound and devastating impact on the Afghan people. The conflict has triggered a severe humanitarian crisis, with millions of Afghans facing acute food shortages, lack of access to healthcare, and displacement from their homes. Many are in dire need of assistance.
The conflict has resulted in large-scale internal displacement and forced migration.
The conflict has caused a significant loss of life, with Afghan civilians, including women and children, being disproportionately affected. The international community has grappled with how to respond to the evolving situation in Afghanistan, with concerns about providing humanitarian assistance while addressing security and political complexities. Afghanistan faces a complex and challenging landscape characterized by political instability, security concerns, and various other pressing issues. It's important to note that the situation may have evolved since then. Afghanistan's political landscape has been marked by uncertainty and power struggles, particularly in the wake of the U.S. withdrawal. The abrupt fall of the Afghan government in 2021 and the return of the Taliban to power led to a significant political shift. The Taliban's return to power raised concerns about governance, human rights, and the future of Afghanistan. Afghanistan continues to grapple with security concerns, including insurgency and ongoing violence. The country faces a severe humanitarian crisis with millions of Afghans in need of assistance, including access to food, healthcare, and shelter. The international community faces challenges in determining its role in Afghanistan, including how to provide humanitarian assistance, promote stability, and engage with the new Afghan authorities. Afghanistan boasts a rich cultural heritage, and its artistic traditions, including the creation of Afghan rugs and intricate handicrafts, have been celebrated for centuries. Afghan rugs, often referred to as Afghan carpets, are renowned worldwide for their quality and craftsmanship. They are considered some of the finest hand-woven rugs in the world. The art of carpet weaving has a long history in Afghanistan, with a tradition that spans centuries. The craft is passed down through generations, with skilled artisans creating unique and exquisite designs.
Afghan rugs are often made using hand-spun wool, dyed with natural pigments.
They are characterized by intricate patterns and motifs that are deeply rooted in Afghan culture. Popular designs include the elephant's foot, okara, and war rugs. The production of rugs is not only a form of artistic expression but also a source of income for many Afghan families. The sale of Afghan rugs supports local communities and artisans.
Afghan artisans are known for their expertise in a wide range of traditional handicrafts.
These include pottery, ceramics, woodwork, and jewelry making. Woodwork artisans create intricate carvings on doors, furniture, and decorative items, often featuring geometric and floral patterns. Jewelry making is a well-developed craft, with Afghans crafting beautiful pieces using silver, semi-precious stones, and other materials.
Afghan art also encompasses the world of calligraphy and miniature painting.
Calligraphy is an ancient tradition, with exquisite hand-lettered manuscripts and inscriptions adorning mosques and other architectural marvels.
Miniature painting is another cherished artistic form.
Afghan miniatures often depict scenes from history, literature, and everyday life, and they showcase intricate detailing and vibrant colors.
Afghanistan has a rich literary tradition that spans many centuries and encompasses various forms of expression, including poetry, prose, and historical writings.
Notable poets like Rumi and Kushal Khan Khattak have made significant contributions to Afghan and world literature. Jalaluddin Rumi, often referred to as Rumi, is one of the most celebrated and influential poets and mystics in the world. While he was born in Balkh, present-day Afghanistan, in 1207, much of his renowned work was composed in Konya, Turkey. Rumi's poetry is primarily written in Persian, and his most famous work, the Mathnawi, is a collection of Sufi poetry and mystical writings. His poetry explores themes of love, spirituality, and the divine. Rumi's poetry has been widely translated into numerous languages and has garnered a global following. His profound insights and teachings continue to inspire readers and seekers of spiritual wisdom around the world. Other Afghan poets, Kushal Khan Khattak, Rahman Baba, Kalalullah Khalili, Hamza Baba. Afghanistan has been home to numerous poets and writers who have contributed to the country's literary tradition. Poets like Ahmad Shah Durrani, the founder of modern Afghanistan, and others have left their mark on Afghan poetry. While there are signs of economic stabilization and resilience of Afghan businesses, the country continues to face enormous social and economic challenges that are impacting heavily on the welfare of the Afghan people, especially women, girls, and minorities. In 2023, some 28.3 million people in Afghanistan are projected to be in humanitarian need, of which more than 87%, 23 million people, will likely face acute food insecurity, and at least 1 million children will be at risk of severe acute malnutrition, the most dangerous form of the condition. Warfare has indeed ended, but the lives of millions of Afghans have not improved. Afghanistan faces a severe humanitarian and human rights crises, which threaten the lives and livelihoods of millions. The Kosh-Tepa Canal is a canal being built in northern Afghanistan to divert water from the Amu Darya, Amu River. The main canal is expected to be 285 kilometers long, and the overall initiative seeks to convert 550,000 hectares of desert into farmland. The government of Afghanistan has made the canal a priority project, and the construction begun in early 2022. The project will be completed in 3 phases. The second and third phases, which combined make up 177 kilometers, 110 miles, are expected to be completed within 5 years. The impact of the ongoing conflict on the Afghan people is profound and multifaceted. It affects virtually every aspect of daily life, from personal safety to basic necessities like food, shelter, and healthcare. The hope for a more stable and peaceful future for Afghanistan and its people remains a central concern for both Afghans and the international community. Thank your viewers for joining this journey through Afghanistan. Invite them to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content.